Shalawam family. Want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. All praises due. Today's video wanted to be around a lesson on building blocks of faith and what we need to have when we come into the counsel of the Most High. We gotta be able to build on our faith, and most of the time we're going to be put in situations where the Lord is going to, put us in uncomfortable situations, but through our faith of getting out of them is how we're going to continue to build and move forward in our trust with Him. And everybody goes through things. Everybody has something they're going through, or has problems in their lives, and it's all designed by the Most High, especially the ones He's actually dealing with. He has, predestined problems that He's going to throw your way, and you have to build on that faith for Him to get you out of that problem. But I just have a few precepts that I want to go into, and some examples of, faith, or how precious faith is to the Most High, because without faith, you really aren't worshiping Him, and you can't trust Him. He needs you to have faith in Him no matter what. But this is Matthew 19. This is starting at verse 28. And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of His glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 29, and every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. Okay. Going back to that precept, you have to have faith in the fact that what Yahushua just said about, receiving everlasting life, and, trusting Him, and anything that you have sacrificed throughout the many lifetimes that we have lived, you will receive 100-fold in the kingdom to come. And you have to believe that. This is what this message is all about. It's just having faith in Him no matter what goes wrong or what's not going right. You have to stay in good faith with Him to build your spirit, because especially with the times we're going into, you're going to have a lot of faith in Him to get you out of the time we're going into, which is Jacob's trouble. So this is John 6 and 40, verse 47. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me hath everlasting life. No, it's just a precept to Matthew 19, verse 28, or verse 29. You have to firmly believe in this word. You gotta go all the way with this word, because the Lord requires it. He didn't give us this word to not look at or use, or not use this wisdom. He wants us fully indulged in this word, and fully trusting in Him at all times, because He's behind everything. He's behind every little thing that goes on in this earth. And once you understand that, your faith will continue to grow as He puts you in situations. This is John 14 and verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. So going back to believe it, you have to believe on Him, and especially Yahushua. You have to believe what He's saying. You have to believe on, what He requires of us. And it's a lot. I'm still trying to find the precepts that I want to go into, y'all. Okay. But yeah, you just have to firmly believe on him. Without belief, you can't seek him in his fullness, because it takes belief to seek the Most High in his fullness, and really believing on his word, because this book is real, and it's just been taught to us for many generations in the wrong way because of where we've been in captivity for quite some time. But all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that is coming to an end, and faster than we know in these times. But this is John chapter 4 verse 47, or Salak, that's not the precept I wanted to get right then. Okay, it's not the precept I want to go to right away. I am going to come back to that precept though. Sorry if you hear any background noise, it's probably my dog. This is Acts chapter 4 and verse 13. Now, when they saw the boldness of Peter and John and perceived that they were unlearned and ignorant men, they marveled, and they took the knowledge of them that they had been with Yahushua. Verse 14, and beholding the man which was healed standing with them, they could say nothing against it. But when they had commanded them to go aside out of the council, they conferred among themselves, saying, what shall we do to these men? For that indeed a notable miracle hath been done by them, is manifest to all them that dwell in Jerusalem, and we cannot deny it. Verse 17, but that if spread no further among the people, let us straitly threaten them, that they speak henceforth to no man in his name. And they had called them and commanded them not to speak at all, nor teach in the name of Yahushua. But Peter and John answered and said unto them, whether it be right in the sight of the power to hearken unto you more than unto the power, judge ye, for we cannot but speak the things which we have seen and heard. So when they had further threatened them, they let them go, finding nothing how they might punish them because of the people, for all men glorified the power for that which was done. For this man was above 40 years old, in whom this miracle of healing was showed. Sorry, Salak, that's in Old English. Yeah, that took faith for John and Peter to perform that miracle. Because if you look at the thing right here, it says preaching in the name of Yahushua was forbidden, but they didn't care. They clearly didn't care. They had belief on him, and they knew that name was powerful. They knew that name could heal, because like Yahushua says, his works go unto his Father. Yahushua is just the vessel of Yahweh the Father, and who has all the power in the universe to do anything and everything. But let's go to back to John 4, verse 47. When he had heard that Yahushua come out of Judea into Galilee, he went unto him and besought him that he would come down and heal his son, for he was at the point of death. Then said Yahushua, except ye see signs and wonders, ye will not believe. A nobleman saith unto him, Sir, come down ere my child die. Yahushua saith unto him, Go thy way, thy son liveth. And the man believed the word that Yahushua had spoken unto him, and he went his way. And as he was now going down, his servants met him and told him, saying, Thy son liveth. Verse 52, then he inquired of them the hour when he began to amend. And they said unto him, Yesterday at the 7th hour the fever left him. That took another shot of faith. that man asked Yahushua to heal his son, and because he believed and had faith in what Yahushua said, what did Yahushua say? Go thy way, thy son liveth. Just because he said those words, you know, he didn't say much. He just said, go thy way, thy son liveth. That's how powerful Yahushua is. And just because the man believed on his word, on what he said, he went his way, and his son was healed. And it's just another marvelous work that Yahushua did when he was here as the lamb, but he's definitely coming back as the lion to rightfully take his throne of the planet Earth. Let's go to Matthew 14. 20, starting at verse 26, Matthew 14, verse 26. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, it is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. Verse 27, but straightway, Salakia, but straightway Yahushua spake unto them, saying, be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. Verse 28, and Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid come unto thee on the water. Verse 29, and he said, come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Yahushua. Verse 30, but when he saw the wind boisterous, he was afraid and began to sink. He cried, saying, Lord, save me. Verse 31, and immediately Yahushua stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? So it took faith for Peter to actually go out on the water. And that was Peter, right? Yeah, it was Peter. It took faith for Peter to go out onto the water and actually walk on the water. Because he had that faith, he was able to walk on the water. But when he saw the wind blowing and everything started going around him, he started to doubt himself and like, oh my goodness, I'm on the water, but all this is going on around me. And then Yahushua had said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? So we can't doubt what he says. If he says that we can do something, we can do it. Like he says, he goes unto his Father. He goes unto the Father. He goes unto Yahweh, the power of everything in the universe, the strongest power known to man. You know, he's it's incredible what faith can just do. The faith that we have in Yahushua, because go to Luke 9:35. This is my beloved son. Hear him. We follow Yahushua. We do what he says. And if he says that we can do greater works, and you know, if he says that we're gonna get spiritual power, this is what's gonna happen. We just can't doubt him in any way, shape, or form. Okay, this is Hebrews 12:6, and this kind of doesn't go into the faith, but this kind of goes into what I was saying at the beginning of the video of how the Lord will put problems on you and that you shouldn't doubt him getting you out of those situations. This is Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourged every son whom he receiveth. So the Lord chasteneth his children. And that's a good thing, because if he didn't love us, he would let us continue to go off. He wouldn't have sent Yahushua to, keep us or get us out of the law that we couldn't keep. He wouldn't have done any of these things. And we're coming into the time where we are in the time where, he's finally when he had turned his back on us while we were sitting in captivity, but now it's the time where he's looking back onto his children, and we are in the time of his judgment and our salvation. So we just got to continue to press forward and believe on him no matter what anybody says. Don't doubt him, because This word is powerful. That's why these heathens had to do everything they could to try to keep us down. But the power of the Most High, he woke us right back up like he promised. This is Romans 5:1, and I just want to end on this. Therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with power being God, through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. Let's read that again. Therefore, being justified by faith, we have peace with the power through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. So we have peace knowing that we have the faith to trust him. You know, you have to continue to trust Yahushua. You have to continue to believe on him because, hey, his works are undeniable, and you know, he's about to deliver us, which is going to be the most epic deliverance that the Lord has done for his children out of captivity. And this is the last go round, y'all. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, and hoped it edified you in your walk, and see you in the next one. Shalawam.